deadbeat.
No, really, not really, man.
No, yes, that's really you are. You're a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat. You want a beautiful woman for free.
So how come other guys get it free, Devin?
We're not worried about other guys. We're talking about you, Nicholas. You came in here talking about whether gynocracy is an error, and you're a deadbeat.
Why can't we really know? I wouldn't say that.
You said the men are victimized by the gynocracy. I can play the tape, so I'm very good at what I do. We've gotten down to the point that you can have access to these women. You got the means, everything else. You just don't want to pay for it. You want it for free, i.e., you're a deadbeat. So, and your only standard is like, well, other guys can get it for free, yeah, but they may be paying with a currency you don't have. It's called like social skills. They're paying for it. They're just not paying for it with the money. See, the problem is you. And I don't like cheap men who try to blame their problems on other things. You can be cheap, but you can't say you want beautiful women for free. So you're a deadbeat.
Okay, what's good, everybody, man? It's the Energy Coach. I'm here for a special one, man. This one we're gonna be this is gonna be a relationship, but y'all know what we do on this channel, man. We do a lot of stuff where we talking about mostly different types of energy, in different types of situations. But this one we focusing on the men because I have a mission for men to be better. Because I feel like, man, if men become better, then the women will become better, then the children will become better, and the world will become better. So my focus is to stick with men. Now, the reason why I played this is because, man, I thought there was some truth to it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go be a trick, you feel me? Because, and let me just go ahead and say what the definition of a trick is. A trick is a man or someone who is using their resources, their especially money. They're trying to buy affection and attention or get some vagina from a woman. You feel me? Instead of going to actually get to know them and trade their time, trade their energy. They trying to skip the process. They trying to just offer money. They trying to buy the affection. They trying to buy the attention. They trying to spend the money to get this girl or this woman to like them. That's what they're trying to do. It's a complete different a complete different thing if you are interested in a woman, she's interested in you, y'all are going back and forth giving genuine attention to each other, and you just want to treat her good. That's a completely different matter. Go ahead, you should do that because you see that it's genuine. You see that she's actually interested in you. But a lot of problems right now is men will lead with their pockets and they don't bring anything else. They don't have no type of intrinsic value. And then they get butthurt when the female spin off, you feel me, with their bread, or she don't want to give them no pussy, you feel me, or they find out that she got another dude, now they ready to go psycho spaz out and kamikaze on her, And that's not cool because you should have been paying attention at first and should have been getting to know her. So I like this and I want to start off with it, Shall I play it again? Yeah, I'm gonna play it again. Let's play it again.
No, really, not really, man.
No, yes, that's really you are. You're a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat. You want a beautiful woman for free.
For free? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You gotta give something.
Other guys get it free, Devin.
We're not worried about other guys. We're talking about you, Nicholas.
Always worry about
you came in here talking about whether gynocracy is an error, and you're a deadbeat.
Can't be that.
Why can't we really know? I wouldn't say that.
You said the men are victimized by the gynocracy. I can play the tape, so I'm very good at what I do. We've gotten down to the point that you can have access to these women. You got the means, everything else. You just don't want to pay for it. You want it for free, i.e., you're a deadbeat.
You can't get it for free.
And your only standard is like, well, other guys can get it for free, yeah, but they may be paying with a currency you don't have. It's called like social skills.
That's a currency.
They're paying for it. They're just not paying for it with the money.
Everyone pays.
The problem is you.
Every man pays. You're gonna give up something, whether you're giving up your time, and time is more valuable than the money because you can't get that back. Whether you're giving up your energy, you can work hard to get your energy back, or you giving up some resources, but you're gonna give up something. And in all due respect, she's gonna give up something, and it's not gonna just necessarily be sex or attention. It's other things as well. She's giving up her time. She's more than likely, if she really like you and she into you, she's going to give up money. She's going to give up resources as well. unless you're just dating somebody that's trying to use you. But if it's genuine and it's genuine back and forth, she's going to give as well. I guarantee. I promise.
And I don't like cheap men who try to blame their problems on other things.
That's not cool.
You can be cheap.
Be cheap.
But you can't say you want beautiful women for free.
And don't try to blame other people. That's not cool. It's nothing in this world for free. Nothing in this world for free. Everything has a price. Everything has a price. You just got, what are you willing to pay? It's barter system.
So you're a deadbeat.
Okay, so let's go to something else.
A lot of times we hear on social media that a man will change for the right woman. And I don't believe that. I feel like a lot of good women get done wrong because us as men don't deal with the trauma from our childhood. We don't deal with the trauma from our past relationships. We don't outgrow the mindset that was instilled in us, or the majority of us, when we were young. A man will change when he's ready to become a good man. Because even when I look at our relationship, you have always been the right woman. You have always been a good woman. But in the beginning, I was blinded by my immaturity that I couldn't see everything that you brought to the table.
Love this. The saying that a man will change for the right woman is not healthy. It automatically positions a woman to be responsible for our healing and our fixing that we need to do as men on our own.
Facts. Nobody's responsible for you but you. You feel me? You can't blame a woman, or you feel me, leave it up to a woman to come into your life to determine for you to want to be better. Don't decide that then. Start to want to be better because you want to be better. For you. Be better for you.
Regardless of the woman that we meet, it is not her job to heal us.
Now, that's facts. Also, on the same way, it's not your job to heal her. This is the individual soul growth battle when it comes to the game of life. We are responsible for ourselves. We are on this journey with ourselves. We come across people and they walk with us, alongside with us, but they are on their own individual journey. And even when we're building with someone, you building together, but you still have your own individual path. So that's very important. Now, spend a little bit talking about accountability. I thought this was very interesting because sometimes women say things and it's like, let me just play it.
Men do not take accountability ever.
This is true. Men do need to take more accountability, but I think her presentation was off. Also, I think people in general just need to take accountability. Let's remove the gender tags. Everyone needs to take responsibility. Everyone needs to take accountability. Be accountable.
Anytime a girl says anything to a guy like, hey, I think men should do something different, they're like, oh, you just date the wrong men. Is this a global problem? Yeah. Like, if women are all having a collective experience and saying the same things about men who also don't go to therapy, it's always men that anytime I say an issue that women have, they always turn it back on themselves. Yeah.
What is the thing we need to take accountability for that we're not taking accountability for?
I think men have a tendency to... I think men and Rolo,
for example,
hold on. Like, men do not take it.
I thought that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Like, she didn't have any answers of the reason of why, and a lot of people are like that. But it's still truth. Men do need to be more accountable. We all need to be more accountable, but especially men. Be more accountable. All right, let me see, because I have some other videos to play for y'all. This is my homegirl page. She has some good stuff. Oh, speaking of men, let's go to Jeezy.
You a black man, black or brown man, you get to a certain age.
Men in general, but especially our melanated men.
Nobody cares about you no more. Right?
Facts.
Nobody cares.
Right.
If it ain't your family, nobody in the world cares that you succeed or that you're happy, that you're healthy, or you're any of them things, right? So you have to do that yourself. You have to set yourself up.
Hey, you gotta do it for yourself. Accountability. You have to do this for yourself. Nobody's gonna take care of a grown ass man. And also, a lot of the problems is, we don't learn this. You feel me? Lessons when we really, really young. A lot of boys are so babied, and I don't know if it's because they grow up in single parent households and their mom just be trying to protect them from the world, or the men that they seen, they didn't see them doing it correctly. But you gotta love yourself and you gotta be accountable for yourself. You gotta do it for yourself, especially if you are a man. You have to work and earn your value here. You're not born with value, you feel me, like women. Women are born with value. They create babies. Yes, men can skeet off, but that's not the same process of going through that 9-month process, you feel me, and putting your life on the line to give birth to a child. We ain't the same. So men, you have to earn your value. You have to. It just is what it is.
Black man, black or brown man, you get to a certain age, nobody care about you no more.
Right.
Nobody cares.
Right.
If it ain't your family, nobody in the world cares that you succeed or that you're happy, that you're healthy, or you're any of them things, right? So you have to do that yourself. You have to set yourself up. You're a black man.
You got to set yourself up. I thought that was pretty interesting. But when you do set yourself up, this is what you get.
Women are attracted to pre-selection. Pre-selection means that women are attracted to a man that attracts other women. That's why Hugh Hefner and Dan Blazarian, they attract a lot of girls because they have other girls around them. So other girls is like, well, because you got to think about it too. Like, part of the vibe that women look for is safety. Like, say when you speaking to a guy off the internet, the first thing you're looking for, like, is he weird? So you're attracted to pre-selection because those other girls are surrounded by that guy. So wait, he must not be weird. So it automatically gets rid of the weird factor. You see a guy and he has a girl.
Not necessarily, but I'm going to let him cook.
Girlfriend, can't be weird. Or you see a guy that's with his daughter, he's definitely not weird. So it gets rid of that weird factor.
That's definitely not true. But again, I'm going to let him cook.
And you automatically feel safe, and that vibe starts to happen for you. So that's why women are just attracted to guys that have other girls around them.
Okay, I think that this was pretty interesting. No Fugazi podcast. Shout out to bruh. He was on. He did say some stuff I did like. I ain't gonna say everything, but I think that women are attracted to to men that have multiple women around them because, one, we live in a society where most people are trend followers, and the masses go where everyone else is going. But also, too, on an energetic level, if a man that has a lot of women around him, more than likely he is doing something correctly and he's giving off that certain type of vibration of success. Or what they would say in these days, the popular term, the alpha male. In nature, when a male in nature usually at the apex is able to breed with all of the women around because he's the alpha, he's the top. In our society, you have to be accelerating in some type of field if you are a man. You have to earn your value. That's what I'm saying. You have to either be bomb when it comes to your social skills, bomb when it comes to your intellectual thinking, or your mind frame. You have to be bomb when it comes to business and finances. You have to be bomb, when it comes to your body. Be on point. You have to be bomb when it comes to, the way you presenting yourself, the way you smell, hygiene, extremely important. You have to be bomb when it comes to your health. You have to be bomb when it comes to your spirituality, being on point. You have to be bomb when it comes to your emotional control and other things as well. And when you do these things, you present, or you will start to emulate a certain type of light. You will start to emulate a certain type of magnetic field that women can just sense, and males too. We know what's up. We know who cool and who ain't cool. We know when people is just doing too much, even when they have some finances. There's too much attention seeking, Now, unfortunately, we live in a world where a lot of people are so extra thirsty. But it's still the same thing. When you accelerating, people are gonna notice that you shining. Your yellow chakra is popping. You feel me? That's what it is. Your yellow chakra is, is glowing. You're a social butterfly. Everybody can recognize that glow, So it's important for you to excel in something and also be well-rounded. It's no issue, with just being an all-around dope person. Work every day to be better in some way. I'm playing another video for y'all. I thought this was pretty interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, but she was talking about different women.
cheat. They all cheat. Whether it's liking a picture.
I think she talking about women. She said it got cut off, but it said women claims every female cheats. It cuts off again. Already knows who's going to. I assume to replace their boyfriend. I don't know if I agree with this, but I thought it was pretty interesting because again, you have to be selective on the women that you picking. You got to be selective. You got to really peep their habits and man, know who you dealing with.
Deleting and texting, all bitches cheat. What they do is that they gather up all these niggas that they think could be a replacement of you on their Instagram following list. And they start to like pictures and send them messages. And all bitches be fucking their ex-boy. And I'ma tell you the truth, as soon as you get to arguing with that bitch, she's texting her ex-nigga. So don't feel guilty when y'all break up and you go get your dick wet. Because that bitch is busy working on her magic so that she doesn't seem like a whack-ass bitch. Not sitting at home crying. She's texting that nigga how much she love him and miss him. Cheat.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I don't know if it's necessarily false, but I think she coming from a place of hurt. I feel like she probably got some stuff to work on. You know, I feel like that maybe. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it is a lot of females out here who will be doing their thing, acting like they don't. But I ain't gonna say all. That's a bold statement. Just like to say all men. I think it's a good percentage. You feel me? That just don't keep it solid because they don't really be wanting a relationship from the jump. You know, but they just want to keep the pussy to themselves. But I don't think it's a all. I never say all. And yeah, I don't think that's the truth. Okay, let's see. Let's see another video. This is back to Homeboy.
If you walk into a bar and you done 17 at the bar, it'll take a strong individual to be like, you know what, bitch?
That's outrageous. You have to be too strong to do that. But I don't think men. I mean, don't get me wrong. We live in currently in a trick and hoe society. So for some odd reason, it is being pushed. You know, for women to be more promiscuous. But I don't think that is. I don't think that is the case because I feel like men, especially certain men, they do look at character and they do look at value. Like, you know, they look at like how much value are you putting on yourself and your body. Like even for men, like after we get to a certain age, it just clicks for us and we know that it's like, man, you can't just be out here smashing anything and doing anything with just anybody, any female. It don't work like that. To be honest, even before you get to that point, you have certain standards, you have certain things that you know you like and you look at, you know, like, and I think that really plays a point, but let it continue.
You mine now.
Actually, I would say a very weak individual because a man that would take the woman that has a higher body count, he's actually insecure because he doesn't have a lot of options. Competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. And when we got that confidence, right, and we accomplish some things, then we have options. And then we have an abundance mindset. And we have the ability to be intolerant of female inadequacies. So females tend to always speak about, right, of certain males that tolerate poor behavior and whole behavior from these promiscuous women. Those are the males that don't have the ability to be intolerant of those females' inadequacies. You feel what I'm saying? A man that has the ability that works on themselves, he's not dating a chick that's gonna be smacking him in Walmart. He's not gonna be dating a girl that's twerking. He's not gonna be dating a girl that's out at the club all the time. He's gonna be dating that girl that's chilling, not doing too much. Pure.
I think he onto something because it's, you know, you gotta know that, man, as a man, the woman you choose is a reflection of yourself, you know? So I do agree with what Brett's saying. No Fugazi podcast. Shout out to them. As a man, the woman you pick is a reflection of you. So if however she acting when you're not around, man, that's reflecting on you. So I think men that have value and men that's really on point with their morals and their character, they're going to be very selective on who they choosing as a partner, or you know what kind of women they choosing to have rock with them. But yeah, I thought that was interesting, especially because society is pushing 304 lifestyle so heavy, just like it's pushing the trick mentality so heavy. Let's listen to this one though.
had an older lady tell me.
You know what? I think this may piggyback off of what we were just saying. But this says, woman finds out the truth about men from an older, wise woman. Truth or no? What y'all think? Chameleon love? Okay, let's go.
She's, I think, just past 40, and her husband, I think, is like in his late 30s, like so maybe like 41 and 39. They've been married for a while. I was talking with her about some problems we were having in our marriage, and she said, Joyce, what it sounds like to me is that your issue is that you are married to a real man. And a real man is not going to be ruled by a woman. And that hit me like a ton of bricks, and it immediately came to my mind when I was reading this excerpt. When she says, don't go down the path of expressing criticism, disapproval, and an ultimate lack of acceptance for your husband because it may cause rebellion, she's telling the truth. A real man is not going to allow himself to be a pushover to the woman he has chosen.
Okay, so that goes back to the last previous video. Man, a real man ain't just gonna go for anything. You feel me? It's like dude was saying, it shows some insecurities in itself if he's been allowing himself to be treated any kind of way. Because every man, especially, you feel me, ones that don't get it, value respect. Respect is more important to most men than love. So you definitely not finna just be doing anything and think that, you feel me, he's just gonna go with it. That ain't happening. Not for 9 times out of 10. Now, if he do, he got some bigger problems, and then also you need to be careful because he might spaz out and crash out on you. So he got some psychological issues. Let's see. I got another video. I thought this was pretty interesting.
I'm really tired of you women.
Okay, she about to cook a little bit, saying, you know, women are ruining the dating scene. I don't look. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like women are ruining the dating scene because I feel like niggas killed it a long time ago. But I feel like women are putting the nails in the coffin right now. And I think that they just got to a point to where they just like, I don't give a fuck no more. And I think it's because of not only the trends that are pushed on them by society, but I also think it's because of the way that men have been portrayed, treating them on movies, like the Tyler Perry movies, the different kind of movies, especially in our community, the so-called black community, when it comes to the movies that we push, the music that we push, the things that we see in entertainment, the shows, the reality TV, different things like this. I think it portrays a certain kind of narrative that may not even necessarily be true in reality. And I think that overall women they have some type of subconscious fear, you know, about it, and they just like, fuck it, we crashing out. So let's let her cook.
Especially women who look like me, getting on the internet and representing for the masses. You do not represent me at all, a lot of you. Therefore, I was like, let me get on here and represent myself and those like me.
Gotta represent yourself. Let her cook.
Y'all sitting up here going viral every other day because of what y'all complain about, what y'all don't like in a man, what a man ain't.
Now, just to pause on that, you feel me? Why is it going viral? You get what I'm saying? Like, who's really pushing these, you know, agendas? You get what I mean? You gotta really think.
Giving you enough money for this or for that. I just heard some girl is viral because she was complaining about getting $30 for lunch. Baby, be thankful. First of all, I'm so sick of y'all bragging about how much y'all money y'all got and how y'all don't need a ninja. But then y'all complain constantly. That's $30 less than your meal. First of all, let's be clear. The real broke people is y'all. That's why y'all complaining.
She got a point.
Because y'all over here looking for men to pay for things, but y'all want to disguise it as, oh, he's broke. No, baby, you're broke.
That's very interesting. Very interesting.
I'm no rich woman myself, but at the same time, I'm not the one sitting here crying, complaining about getting $30 for lunch. I'm also not the woman sitting here saying that I don't need a man when I definitely do and always will and always have. You're speaking to someone who was a waitress for over a decade. So I'm very aware of spending habits of all races of people. And please, let's not pretend black women like we're just balling, okay? Because I definitely see the difference of how you order when you're on a date versus you order when you're paying for yourself. Or
That was big. That's big. And I don't think it's just, you feel me, our women. I think it's a women in general. And honestly, to keep it frank, I think it's men too. I think sometimes they may, um, well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the man. Because I eat how I eat regardless of who I'm with, and I love to eat. Like, I just love food, but healthy, good quality food. But yeah, I think some people on dates, they may try and present themselves a certain kind of way because they trying to sell themselves.
out with your friends and you're asking for 4 split checks and asking me to split appetizers and leaving me $2, but that's a conversation for another day. I just want to understand why we are so ungrateful and why are we acting like it's not hard out here, and why are you not grateful of what a man provides?
Man, she cooking. And I think the key thing of what she said is the reality of how it is out here. Like, a lot of people, I see so many people talk about, how much a man has to spend or how much a woman has to have or all of these things, materialistically. And I just because I watch a lot of economics and financial channels, like I really pay attention to the economy. And I'm like, man, are these the same people like in society? Like, are y'all actually out like in the world right now? Are y'all paying attention to what's going on in the world right now? Because this is going down as far as finances. Our whole economy is in shambles. And I'm just wondering like where like people online present themselves in a certain way that does not reflect the statistics in the reality when you step outside. Like, I know, you feel me, what them prices is looking like when you go up. I know what inflation is doing. I know Uncle Sam out here taxing. So I'm just wondering, like, I don't know, man. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Shout out to her. I don't know who she is, man, but she was on point. Um, let's look at this other one. Because I'm gonna wrap it up with this one. Because
let me tell y'all something real quick.
I'm gonna wrap it up with this one. You feel me? Because of what the other video just was saying, a lot of people out here focus so much on what people is lacking at, based on these false perceptions and based on these false standards that society has created to generate that consumer, those consumer habits. Like, everything that's happening in this matrix is dingled in front of our people's face, especially women, you feel me, to get us to spend and consume to keep this beast, you feel me, to feed the beast. And it's like, it's so hard right now, you feel me, because it's imploding on itself. But our people still have that mentality to feed the beast. So we will overlook some people and, and I don't know. I let her cook.
Some of y'all be fumbling good people because you're too self-centered and selfish to understand when someone genuinely loves you.
Bingo.
It's crazy because these people be the same ones that say, I'm big on loyalty, I'm big on respect, I'm big on this and that, and they overlook the people that's genuinely in their corner. At the end of the day, you can't make anyone see the love you have for them. You gotta protect yourself. Let me tell y'all something.
Man, that's facts. And this goes for men and women. Be who you are and don't be trying to be somebody else to gain someone's attention. Like women too, they do emotional tricking. You feel me? They do things to try and gain men's attention. Be who you are. You gotta love yourself. Find that confidence in yourself. Be content with yourself. Be comfortable with yourself. I'm not saying don't want for better, don't strive for more. Always be trying to better yourself. But love who you are. Really love who you are. Like, really get to know yourself. Really appreciate yourself. Really value yourself. Really love who you are. You feel me? Because that goes a long way. So again, shout out to her, whoever this is. She was on point. Man, stop fumbling people who genuinely love you and genuinely care about you. Because it's a dirty game out here, man. But all right, man, that was the energy report. And I will holla at y'all later. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Was this on point, or you feel me? Was it a reach? All right, I'll catch y'all later.